guys, I already did my eyebrows off camera because I always do my eyebrows before I jump into my face, and then if I have to do like any type of eye makeup that requires a lot of blending and might have some fallouts, I also do it before my foundation. But since in this video I just want to focus on my face and my complexion and my foundation, I'm not gonna like do any eyeshadow or anything crazy. So the first thing I do is of course apply primer. First thing that you need to do is apply a mattifying primer. The one I'm gonna be using today is the Elegir Pro Prep. This is really good and affordable if you are looking for a good primer for oily skin and you want it to be on a budget. This product, it's amazing. If you're looking for something more on the pricey side, you can go with Makeup Forever, Smashbox, Becca Cosmetics. There's just like a bunch of them that are really good for oily skin. So I apply primer all over my T-zone and around my cheeks because I actually get very oily around this area. So you need to spot the areas where you actually get super oily, and that's where you want to apply your primer the most. So after primer, of course, it comes foundation. And for foundation, I actually have like a few of my go-to foundations, my current go-to foundations here on the table, because I want to like give you guys a little bit of information on which foundations you guys can get as people with oily skin. I get this question a lot. A lot of people keep asking me which foundation I recommend for people with oily skin. So I'm gonna start mentioning, I have 4 here. I have 4 of my high-end foundations that I think everybody should get, or at least like you should save some money and try to get them because they are actually really good for oily skin. And as people with oily skin, I recommend you guys to spend a little bit more on your foundation because it's something that is gonna be on your all over your face during a long period of time. So you want to make sure you have one that is actually really good and it's gonna last long without getting you oily in the first, let's say, 3 hours. Like, I'm not gonna mention them in any order. They are all really good and I love them all. So the one that I have on my hand right now is Fenti Beauty. This one is top positivo. Like, this is big right here. Rihanna did it. She knew what she was doing because she got us. Like, sis did it. This is good. You guys should get it. The next one I'm gonna mention is the Lancome Idole Ultra Wear. Another foundation that is amazing. Like, I wear this and I feel like I'm not wearing anything because it's just so lightweight. Another brand that has a wide range of dark skin foundations and is actually pretty good and amazing for oily skin is the Nars All Luminous Weightless Foundation. This foundation is amazing. With these 3, I get the most compliments, and they, like, the 3 of them have a wide range of tones. So if you are in a deeper side of the spectrum, I'm pretty sure you're gonna find a foundation in these 2 brands. So these are the 4 foundations that I think are really good for oily skin and the high-end industry. So from $25 to like $50, I'll definitely recommend anybody to spend that money on one of these foundations. So let's jump into the drugstore foundations. Drugstore can be a little bit tricky because most of the brands in the drugstore makeup don't have enough shades for everybody, but I make sure I pick foundations and brands that have like shades for deeper skin tones. So I want to make sure you can be able to get your shade in these foundations. So the first one I'm gonna mention is like the recent one that I just got. It's the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation of NYX Cosmetics and what is her name? Alicia Ashley. It's really good. I only been wearing this foundation for like 3 weeks. I could say, yeah, probably 3 weeks. It's really good. that's what I'm actually gonna use in this video today. Another foundation that I think is really extremely good and is like, I think is the cheapest of all of these foundations, is the Colourpop No Filter foundation. Since Colourpop came out with this line of powders and foundations and concealers, I'm like all over the place because they are so cheap, but yeah, the quality is amazing. So the last foundation I'm gonna mention, and actually is like my favorite drugstore foundation, is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It's just like, it's the best foundation in the drugstore market, like the best of the best. I don't care what people say. That's my babe right here. Another thing that I want to mention is like, you want to keep in mind that sometimes some foundations work better with blenders and some foundations work better with brushes. I feel like this one is the type of foundation that works better with a brush. I'm not gonna drag, I'm just gonna keep like beating my face with the brush and making circular motions. This foundation is pretty buildable, so if you feel like you're not getting enough coverage, you can go ahead and put more foundation. So for concealer today, I'm gonna be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have these two shades right here. One is Tan and the other one is Dip. And I'm gonna be mixing both of them because, like, as you guys can see, this one is like very light. So I'm also gonna apply concealer on my T-zone, and I'm only gonna apply this and maybe like a tiny bit of the other one. I'm gonna take a beauty blender. This one is damped, and I'm just gonna start blending my T-zone, and then I'm gonna blend my under eye because I just want to leave my under eye concealer to set a little bit before I can start blending. Okay, perfect. Now I'm extremely happy with my highlight. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually set it real quick before it starts creasing. I'm gonna take this black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder in the shade Banana. It's bomb. My friend Bobby put me into this and says, I love it. So with the same beauty blender, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this under my eyes and on top of all the areas where I apply concealer. I look so white. Do not say anything. Do not panic. Trust the process. I know I look very pale, very white, but as people with oily skin, we need to make sure our makeup is set, because if you don't set it, the oil is just gonna come more like, and it's gonna be there. I don't want that, and I know you don't want that either. So that's why I'm sharing my secrets with you. So I put my powder, my setting powder. I do not bake, just because I feel like you don't need to bake in order to have a flawless makeup, in order for your makeup to last long. You can bake if you want to. I feel like baking doesn't work with my skin. So the next powder I'm gonna apply is gonna be to set my whole face. Today I'm gonna use the Colourpop No Filter powder in the shade Medium Deep. So I'm just gonna like put it on my brush, dust a little bit, and just put it all over the place and dust away all the excess powder, like setting powder. Okay, my next step is gonna be to actually like contour my face. As you guys notice, I didn't use any cream contour. I basically like stopped using so much cream contour because I just felt like it wasn't doing anything to me. So my current contour product that I love is from this palette. It's the it looks very rough and used because I use it all the time. It's the BH Cosmetics and itsmyrayeraye palette. The middle shade and the dark shade. Ooh, I like to do some reverse contour, which means you take a little bit of your setting powder and you just put it like right under your contour to make it sharper. And yeah, I just love this technique because like it brings my cheekbones out more, and I just love it. I don't know. Anyways, the next step at this point is gonna be blush and highlight, which is pretty basic. If you don't like blush, you can just perfectly skip this step. This is completely optional. I just don't see myself living without blush, like. And the blush I'm gonna be using today is from the Elfcosmetics blush palette, and I just go ahead and like just blend all of them together. And I just like smile, and when my cheeks are like, I just go like on top of my contour, circle motions per usual, and I'm just gonna like basically like blend them together. I just look so blushy, like, oh honey, no, stop it. And for highlight, let me see which highlight I want to use. For highlight today, I'm gonna Go for Auntie Jackie's highlight, which is a collaboration with artist Couture, and I'm gonna use the Le Peach. Okay babies, I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my face, and there's so many like setting sprays that you can use. I just want to use the Badescu facial spray because I just love it, and that's what I have right now. So that's what I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna spray my face. The spray is actually gonna take away all the cakiness of all the powders that I applied on my face, and it's just gonna make everything more skin-like and seamless and flawless. So this step is very important. Do not skip it. So guys, I just went ahead and I finished my face off camera so I can come back and give you some tips and wrap up the video. The tips I was going to give you guys is about how to make your makeup last longer when you have a very oily skin. I recommend you to have a bulky brush or powder brush and the powder itself on your bag, so anytime you're going to like dab your face to remove the extra oil, it's gonna soak in all the oils, and then after you have done that, you wanna of course go ahead and put some powder on your face to set it again. That's why you need a brush and the powder on your bag, your face powder. And then another thing I'll recommend you guys to have is some type of setting spray or rose water. So you want to make sure you have something to like maintain your makeup in place, because when these oils start popping, you already know. Anyways guys, this is everything for this video. I hope you find it very helpful. I'm trying to make more videos like this where I can really like explain things and teach you a lot of things. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did already, please thumbs up. If you didn't, just leave me a comment and let me know what did you like about the video so I can improve next time I make a video for you guys. See you in my next video. I love you guys so much, and bye.